Hello and welcome to Sky Bet League One Game Week predictions for Game Week 40. Predictions for Game Week 40. We're into the final 6 match days of the season now. Birmingham look like they're going to get promoted. Wrexham and Wycombe will draw it out, and there's Burton, Bristol Rovers, and Crawley for the bottom three. So yeah, let's just get cracking. So the first game is Barnsley against Exeter. Barnsley, drawing away at Wigan last time out, a bit of a dead rubber. This could be a bit of a dead rubber. Exeter maybe need to pick up a few more points to survive in this division. Yeah, haven't scored in their last 2 matches. Exeter City, so there's a few problems brewing there. Barnsley. They've got the rubbish referee in this one, William James Finney. Barnsley nowhere near going to get playoffs. Maybe 8 points off it. Still could get in there realistically, but I just can't see it. 6 games to go. They're not going to get in there. Exeter need a few more points to stay up, in my opinion, just to get over the line and get safe in this division. Do Gary Caldwell and his side head-to-heads have it Barnsley winning back in December, but Exeter beating them away back in early January of last year, which doesn't really matter because teams have changed since then. I'm going to back Barnsley narrowly. I'm going to go 1-0 to Barnsley. I think Exeter will be in a bit more trouble after this game because I think some of the bottom sides might win this midweek, sorry. So I'm going to go 1-0 to Barnsley, safe and sound. But yeah, Barnsley to win this by a goal to nil over Exeter. Blackpool versus Reading now. Two sides in good form, and maybe Blackpool have an outside chance of the playoffs under Steve Brewster hitting the form at the right time by beating Bolton at the weekend. Reading beating Peterborough, and they are in the playoffs at the moment. So this is probably a big game for Blackpool to try and win. It's right in crunch time of the season. This is a big game of football to be played tonight. Yeah, this is going to be a tight one to call because I could just see who does win this one. Yeah, I'm not sure yet, but I think Blackpool at home under Steve Bruce get the crowd rocking at Bloomfield Road. They'll want to be up for this. So Reading, because they might get in the playoffs and be extinct if they don't get suspended by the EFL on the 5th of April. Earlier in the season, Blackpool won 3-0, and I'm going to give it for the same. I think Blackpool will win this 2-0. I just think they're a bit more. I think Steve Bruce will have them well drilled for this one. And I'm going to go Blackpool 2, Reading 0 on this one, and Ashley Fletcher probably get a goal or two in this one. Burton take on Leyton Orient now. Leyton Orient with back-to-back wins over Blackpool and Stevenage. Are they back in the playoff hunt as Burton are fighting for their lives at the bottom of Sky Bet League One? Well, this is interesting. This is really tough to call because you've got Burton who need to fight for their lives. They're at home. They're at the Pirelli. But Leyton Orient, tough side to beat, tough team to break down under Richie Wellens. This could go either of two ways because when they're fighting for their lives, they are different kind of beasts, aren't they? But Leyton Orient, are they bothered about players? I think they are after Richie Wellens must have said something to them over that international break to get the wins over or before then. I'm going to back a draw. I just don't think. I think this will be cagey because one team's fighting for it to stay up and one team's fighting for playoffs. I'm going to go for Burton 1, Leyton Orient 1 in this game just because I think, fighting for our lives. And Leyton Orient are a decent side away from home. But yeah, Burton's defence is all right defensively, but their attack is no goal. So yeah, I'm going to Burton 2. Burton 1, Leyton Orient 1. Cambridge 0, Wrexham. Cambridge 0. I haven't even got to my prediction yet. They might score 0. We don't know. Cambridge against Wrexham. Where do we start on this one? Wrexham, the lucky of ever luckiers in Disney FC. You could say we're lucky as Birmingham, but Wrexham are a whole level of lucky. Are they going to go back to back to back? They need to win against Cambridge. It's the kind of game Wrexham would slip up on actually because. They always seem to struggle against the bottom side in this division, but I can't see them struggling here. They're not going to lose this game at all. Cambridge back-to-back draws, drawing against Barnsley, drawing against Northampton. Probably should have picked up all 3 in that game. This one's a really, really tight one to call, in my opinion. I see Wrexham winning. I can't see Cambridge getting anything. Cambridge are down, I think, if they lose this. I'm going to go Cambridge 0, Wrexham 2, safe prediction, and Wrexham to get the job done under Phil Parkinson with the likes of Well, they've got a Conqueror who'll probably keep them in the game in net anyway. So yeah, 2-0 to Wrexham on this one. Can Scott Lindsay's boys do it again against Peterborough United tonight? Peterborough losing at the weekend against Reading. They look a bit of a different side when Kwame Poku is back in the side after his little injury. They beat Charlton 3-0, but then losing to Reading's a bit silly from them, a bit inconsistent from Peterborough United, although they were in the game. But Crawley coming off that big 4-0 win away at Rotherham. If you don't want more momentum going into this game, then I'm not sure who does. Beating Bristol Rovers before that, their relegation rivals. Is Scott Lindsay going to do it again? I think this be a tight game. Just because, same reason for Burton against Leyton Orient. I just see it being incredibly tight and cagey because Crawley are trying to stay up. And this is the business end as we enter the final 6 games of the season now. Crawley, this is going to be difficult for them. No, I'm going to back it. I'm going to back a 2-2 draw. I think Peterborough are better with Poku in their side, and Darren Ferguson knows what he's doing when he's got some star players in his side. So I'm going Crawley 2, Peterborough 2 on this one, and only a point for Crawley, but it's still another step in the right direction and towards safety, and they still haven't lost, so positives only, and it's Crawley 2, Peterborough 2. Lincoln against Huddersfield now, 2 teams that, well, Huddersfield, this is sacking Michael Duff isn't just stupid enough. Stupid. It is. Edo Poitier, caretaker, when you're in a playoff battle, they should have just kept him. He's got the experience to get themselves out of this division. And Michael Scabala's side, nothing to play for at this late point in the season. They've got nothing to do. They can't get player. They're not going to get players. They ain't going down. What are they going to do? Are the imps for the rest of the season? All these kind of teams do seem to like to perform towards the end of the season, but that's because other teams start feeling the pressure and start dropping off it, etc. Lincoln. I mean, I can see Lincoln winning this. Huddersfield, not enough star power. They got Healy up top, Karoma. Taylor up top from Luton hasn't really done a lot. Joe Hodge in there, Wiles, all good League One players. But I'm gonna back Lincoln. Screw it, 2-1 Lincoln. They're gonna beat Huddersfield here, quite not comfortably, but they'll get the job done. And Michael Scabala's side will get another 3 points on the board, and Huddersfield are starting to feel the pressure now. Mansfield up against Charlton. Charlton coming off that big win against Huddersfield at the weekend, but previously losing to Peterborough 3-0 not. So they've boosted their goal difference by 1 in the last 2 games, which is quite impressive. If you wouldn't said that after the Peterborough game, Mansfield back-to-back wins for them under Nigel Clough. They are not going down. They will be fine this season. They seem to create a lot this season under Nigel Clough, but just haven't been scoring. The chances, quite frankly. Charlton, good side. They're in the playoffs. Are they going to do a little top 2 push under Nathan Jones? Possibly, but Nathan Jones, they will be the favourites going into the playoffs to go and win these games. But Charlton, they've got some brilliant, the team's brilliant. Kane Ramsey at right back, absolute baller of a right back. The defence of Gillespie and Jones are really good. Godden's got 13 goals for the season, even though he's averaging not very much on FootMob. Mansfield, Evans, Gregory, are they back? I don't know. I think they are back. I'm going to back Charlton. I'm going to back Charlton 2-1 away from home. Just because Nathan Jones effect, they're good away from home. They know what they're doing. They're resilient. They're solid. And yeah, I'm good. Mansfield 1, Charlton 2 on this one. No Steve Evans, it might not be a problem for Rotherham United in this one as they take on Northampton at Sixfields. Northampton, well, apart from that draw against Birmingham, losing at home to Blackpool, they always seem to be up for it when it's against us. But Cambridge United, the draw against them was a bit disappointing for Northampton, a bit disappointing for both sides. Rotherham losing to Wickham and losing to Crawley, really embarrassing for Rotherham's standards in this division. Back-to-back losses. They haven't won since that Leyton Orient game at home under Steve Evans. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen here because Steve Evans has been sacked by Rotherham. And they've still got, Sam Nombe up front. They've got quality players. Clark Harris, Wilkes, Sibley, meant to be Jude Bellingham. I'll keep saying it because Derby fans won't shut up about it. Rotherham, no, I'm gonna back a 1-1. I can't see it. I think Northampton have enough quality players to get something over Rotherham here. And Rotherham, they do have star players themselves and probably should have been fighting for the playoffs this season. But yeah, I'm going to go Northampton 1, Rotherham 1 on this one. Stockport and Dave Challoner take on Stevenage at home. Stevenage's very good defence continued in their last few games. I know they've conceded 2 goals in the last few games, but their defence is rock solid. I would definitely take them. If I was a solid League One side over most League One sides, apart from Birmingham and Wrexham, maybe I'd probably take their back line because they know what they're doing and they're very solid. Stockport beating Burton last time out, losing to Wrexham in that really unlucky game. They got really unlucky, and that did Stockport County. At Edgeley Park, under the home crowd, you're going to back them to win this. Stevenage got nothing to play for under Alex Ravel now. Stockport with Wootton and Alafi and Bailey and all them. They know what they're doing. Ollie Norwood in midfield, very good experience. I'm going to back Stockport, 2-0, simple. Home win for a playoff chasing side against a mid-table side that's got nothing to play for. So yeah, Stockport 2, Stevenage 0. Now, a local derby as Wigan take on Bolton in the northwest of England. Big derby in this part of the country. As it's the only two teams that are in the same league as each other in around that part of the England. This one's interesting because I'd really got no idea who wants to win this one, because Bolton on a bit of poor form under Stephen Schumacher of late, losing a few games. That means their playoff hopes might have diminished. They can get it back on track if they win this one, though. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see who gets the job done in this one. Wickham taking on Shrewsbury. It's a bit of a sticky twist, this one, because no, not Wickham against Shrewsbury. That's a completely different game. Sorry about that, folks. Wigan against Bolton. Wigan are in very good form themselves. I got confused with Wickham. Wigan, not in good form. They drew with Barnsley, losing to Charlton last time out. Against Cambridge, beat them. But Bolton losing their last 3. So I'm actually going to back Bolton. I know it seems surprising. I'm going to back them narrowly, 1-0. I think Wigan's defence is tight, but I think Bolton will just get the job done, and Stephen Schumacher knows what he's doing in this division. So yeah, I'm going to go Wigan 0, Bolton 1 on this one, and Bolton keep those playoff hopes alive. Now it's Wickham against Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury losing 4-1 to Birmingham last time out. It's probably the toughest 2 away days in on the calendar this season for Shrewsbury Town, or just in any league, one team at the moment, because you've got to go to Adams Park and you've got to go to St Andrews. 2 very difficult places to go. Wickham keeping on par with Wrexham. If they win that game in hand, they go back level with Wrexham, and that will be a shootout on the final day of the season, and I can't wait for that. We will be doing a watch along for those games at 3 o'clock on the final day, so don't forget to tune in and don't forget to bookmark it. Shrewsbury are down already. I don't think they've got nothing to play for under Michael Appleton, apart from a little bit of pride, of course. League 2 is bound for them next season. Wickham, it's interesting because I don't think they're going to go down. Go up, sorry, because I think they'll get in the playoffs, and then you need momentum going to the playoffs, and I think they'll just lose in the playoffs, unfortunately for them, but they're going to win this, so I think they'll win this 3-0. Wickham 3, Shrewsbury 0 in this one, and they'll absolutely batter Michael Appleton and Shrewsbury Town. So yeah, I'm going Wickham 3, Shrewsbury 0 on this one. And the final game, which is on Sky Sports Football and Sky Sports Main Event, is Bristol Rovers taking on Birmingham City in this one. I think this could be a potential banana skin, a bit like the Northampton game, potential banana skin for us, but I don't think Bristol Rovers are any good under Inigo Calderon. I think we could win this. I think we could either win this like 4-0, or it'd be a scrappy 1-0, or we could lose it. We could lose it like 2-1, but I can't see us losing this game, unfortunately, for Bristol Rovers fans. But I think we could win the league. I'm not sure, not Saturday. I don't know when we can get promoted, but we're definitely, I think we can win this. I don't think Bristol Rovers lose this. They're in massive trouble. They have to come out fighting against this one, against Birmingham, but I can't see it. I'm going to go Birmingham to win this 3-1. I think it'd be a solid away performance. Maybe Bristol Rovers get the early goal. Birmingham come back and beat them with their quality, with our quality that we've got with Stansfield and May up front, etc. So I'm going Birmingham to win this 3-1 against Bristol Rovers. Thank you very much for watching these League One predictions. I hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I'll speak to you on the next one. Might be a Premier League review. No, it'll be Championship predictions. It's on Thursday or tomorrow. Not sure when. But thank you all for watching. I'll speak to you on the next one.